course, a beautiful day right here in Anambra State. I've been feeling very nice in Anambra State. I've been enjoying myself so far right here in Nigeria. And of course, this is the program, The Assembly. And I am Lord Lezef from the highest echelon of the British Empire. And today I've got the great guys as usual right here in the studio. Mazi Odelgo, Maladagogo, and Olanai. I'm having issues pronouncing that one, but I think to get to hear from them, I know how to best pronounce their names. Welcome to the assembly once again. Olanai Abioi. What's up, man?
Oyibo, how are you?
I'm great. It's been a while.
Yeah, it is good to be back.
Yeah, great.
How was the trip? Good to be back. It was wonderful. It was wonderful.
Oh, that's great.
So very wonderful.
Introduce yourself in your proper way, the way you do it.
It is me again. Oloye Abioye Olaniyi, the one and only chief executive of Mota, Otiye, the Aburo Deji of Ibadan, the Otun of Olubadan of Ibadan.
Okay, you're done, right?
Oyibo?
Yeah?
Sure, Apa?
Yeah.
The happiness is still flowing from the internal. Otiye.
I like the dress.
This one is small. If you see what I wore at the one on Saturday, oh my God. Okay. I had to go to Ibadan. Otiye. I had to go to Ibadan. That wedding that I told you, the Beji wedding, Oluwa, it was the talk of the town.
They gave you enough.
Oluwa. See, the Amala was like a mountain of Kilimanjaro. Okay. Hey, Oluwa, I wish they can be doing the Owambe like, every 2 hours.
No problem. Malam Dagogo, of course, you hear what has been saying.
Actually, I am very happy that he's always happy.
That's great. That's great.
So I am very, very supportive of happiness.
That's great.
So I was even considering if as a federal government will give me a minister for happiness.
What to be your role?
Minister for happiness. To always checkmate people who are happy and also support them. If you are sad, then we'll try and make sure you are happy, even in a very little way.
That must be a great office, trust me.
Very, very, I have not even started work. I have not been appointed, but I can tell you the office is a very, very vital office.
That's great. Let's get to meet you then.
So if you are meeting me for the first time, I am Marlon Dagogo, a.k.a. Officer Dagogo, a.k.a. the certified husband material, the only one who has been licensed to marry 17 wives. I am still at the 7th wife. So it's remaining 10.
Who gave you the license?
Once you are eligible, they call it eligibility. Once you are eligible.
Eligible?
Once you are eligible, you have your certificate has been given.
I wish you success. Okay. Hey, Mazia Delgo. I like the dress, looking very unique.
My tailor personally tailored this one for today.
The guy must be great. He must be great.
He must be great. He's great.
He is actually. Let's get to meet you as usual.
You want to meet me?
You know the whole thing, man.
Ndị ba ya kwambo Mazi Odogwu Ngwajaka 1.
Yeah,
what am I igwe?
2. 3.
Today is my happy birthday. Should I go on and
that's great.
Today is my happy birthday.
Today is your birthday.
It is my happy birthday.
Oh my God, that's I said that we must be doing Owambe every 2 hours.
Nisi onye.
What are you saying?
Whose head will we be Owambe in the thing?
You are doing happy birthday today. We will shop and drink.
See, honestly, I am happy he is celebrating. See, look at what I am going to do. I am a very benevolent somebody. So what I am promising you today is I will make sure that my daughter, Aisha, she brings Pura Zanono like 2 buckets.
I thought you wanted to give me his daughter Aisha Tomale.
I think it's a kind of drink, right?
It must taste nice. It's a mess for me.
If you can bring it when you come, you not drink it in the vat.
Congratulations, though. Added 1 year to your life. 1, 2.
Yes.
That's great. It's great to know that no matter you're looking so smart. As usual, you always look smart. You look smarter today.
I look so smarter. This is my birthday.
Number 2, if you know how many months he has been saving to make sure he looks like this, that is.
I don't want to get angerment today. Today is my birthday.
If you like, you get angerment. It is the truth that Awusa is saying. The other day it was only Ashabora rapper. That was what you put on your.
That day, you people woke me up from sleep to come to this place. So today I am just. This is one of my many.
Let's say your birthday talk. Meanwhile, it's pronounced birthday. I don't know why Nigerians say birthday. What's that?
Birthday is the Nigerian version. Your own is Bogene.
Birthday.
Birthday is the original.
Oh,
Yes.
It is for strong people.
like Nigerians, right?
People that are medical.
You people are not strong, so that is why you call it a birthday.
Let's sing a national anthem already.
No problem.
I thought your birthday.
Definitely. You must sing it for
Okay,
us.
let's sing it. Ngwanona, are you ready?
Ready.
Ngwanona. Our lives, oh, compatriot, Nigeria's quarrelling to serve our fatherland with true and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes first shall never be to serve with heart and mind. One is a man, freedom, peace and equality.
And for the first segment of the program, we have the top 3 trends in Nigeria. We're going to discuss the basic issues of discussion within this particular week. And the first of these, we have the Buhari, during Buhari should be the president of Nigeria. Okay, and first of all, we have the inauguration and also the election of the Senate president, of course, Ibrahim Ahmad, right? Ahmad, yeah, I can't pronounce the name so clearly. Okay, that is on your screen right now. Ibrahim Ahmad.
Hey, it is Ibrahim Ahmed.
Exactly, Ahmed, right?
Ahmed.
Ibrahim.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay, so now he was elected a president, rather, yeah, Senate president. So I think, what do you guys think about that?
About the election.
Yeah.
I don't know the kind of people that erected the election.
I think it's the Senate members.
The Senate, ma?
It should be there.
I missed it. I had container to clear that.
You ain't a senator.
On me?
You ain't.
Oh, okay. Only senators.
Definitely. It's an in-house something. I think so.
I think that is it too.
Somehow I feel I was part of the election.
Why did you feel so? Because your brother or something?
Okay.
And
at times before these people do some of the elections, they contact me because they know I am a very honorable and noble member of the house.
Which house?
Of my own house.
Okay,
let me tell you, in the North constituency, I am a very influential person.
It's possible. I don't know you so much.
Because the question you are asking us is what in
like the reaction, like how is it the whole thing?
If you look at the case of it is called Oruko Eni Oloroni. The Yoruba used to say the Oruko, the name of somebody is what is determining the destiny of somebody.
Okay.
If you look at the name of Senator Lawon in Yoruba, Lawon means you pass them. You pass them.
Okay.
So what happens to all the people that are answering Lawan?
So what happens is because they have not run the official race for them to,
So you are saying that Malam Jagogo will not succeed in life.
What I'm saying is this Lawon, Oti Lawon, he has lead the other people. That is why he was elected.
I think the deputy senate president, Agege Bread or something.
Agege Blood.
Yeah, I think.
Agege Bread.
What's his name?
Agege.
Is it not that your blood that they said he took maize and
let's bygone be bygone. Don't be talking about something that happened in the past. He has won. Let us be happy for him and congratulate him.
But if they erected them, if it was by the Senate that erected them, then if they don't have a problem, then we don't have a problem.
That's great. All right.
Exactly, because I don't even have a problem.
Okay, it's okay. And on to the next trend on the top 3 trends, we have that Buhari, that was during Democracy Day, okay, 12th of June, he said that 100 million Nigerians will be employed. He's going to provide employment for 100 million Nigerians. This is great. Congratulations.
He said this.
He promises to take 100 million Nigerians out of poverty.
Definitely. Yeah, it depends on their employment.
Are we counting both people that are dead and people that are still 2 years old in this 100?
I don't know how he does it, but 100 million Nigerians will be taken out of poverty. Do you guys have up to 100 million Nigerians that
Okay,
are poor?
100 million. Are you saying you will give them employment or you will take them out of poverty?
I don't know how he want to do
out of
it,
poverty.
but he said he's going to take them out of poverty. But I think it should be through employment, or I don't know.
This kind of question you should not be asking us. We'll be answering this one in the next 4 years. Go. 100 million people out of poverty.
How many are we in this Nigeria that is taking on
There are 200 million. So okay, why aren't you? We take half
So
of
the
poverty.
remaining 100 people will remain.
No, there are many
100 million will
million.
remain.
Don't worry, it's okay. Let's hear from
Number
his
two,
brother
you
as
know
well.
I am a very political person.
Yeah.
I am called the politically inclined.
Oh, yeah.
Eh.
Politically inclined.
So I am very, very politically inclined.
Okay.
So actually, why is Mr. President made mention of trying to they take some people like 100% of
100 million
no,
is not
100
some
million.
people. It's a lot of people.
100
How many
million.
guys in Nigeria? I think you're almost 200 million or more than.
200.
He's trying to let you know that the next level is going to be a very friendly economical level.
Malam Jagogo, this kind of statement is what is provoke my provocation. Don't tell me what to do. How is your brother trying to? How will he lift 100 million people out of poverty?
That question is not actually
Because a
meant
few
for me.
months ago, we were given the title of poverty capital of the world.
I wouldn't know.
So poverty something.
Number two, I am categorically
And
stating.
then in the same thing, they
It's
gave
okay.
us.
Why, guys? Is it a quarrel or
It's not
something?
quarrel.
It's not a quarrel. It has to do with somebody
Malam
else's
Jagogo,
presidency.
they give us a poverty capital as if it's not enough. They give us a misery something on that index.
Yeah, the most depressed.
The most-
fifth most depressed nation in the world.
Can you hear that, grammar?
Number two, that is why I said we are on the next level.
Okay, it's okay. Let's just hope and be optimistic about the
I
whole
know,
thing,
I know,
right?
So,
And on to the last trend for this week, we have that a particular man actually caught a boy in his pants
Hi.
and cut off his wrist.
Ah!
Look at that.
I saw this thing, I thought it was a joke.
Really,
Aye,
it's
man,
terrible.
Nika,
It's
oh.
terrible. This is just so terrible.
Ordinary Azu.
And thank God he has been incarcerated. He has been incarcerated. But what do you guys think about the whole thing?
It is. I was discussing this discussion with one of my friends, and he was trying to tell me that it is self-defense.
Of what?
Self-defense. Then I now look at the stupidity of such statement because some people were trying to support the man because the 11-year-old boy is an Onyoshi, so therefore you cut his hand. That is extreme level of Mr. Brutus. It is not self-defense.
How can you say you want to be defending yourself against someone? You are holding cutlass, you want to defend
I think
yourself
that
against
man-
someone that 11-year-old.
That man has mental problem, one, or he has anger issues. Because there's 11 years old boy, there's no self-defense. So you can use the old man that is there.
It's just so terrible.
Number two, honestly, if you call it self-defense,
Yeah.
I think the person who is making such a statement must be running water as you people call he's running bunkers.
What?
Bunkers.
Something like that. But
Bunkers. I hear that from
Okay,
somebody. Bunkers. Say you are running bunkers.
You are running bunkers.
Eh,
You are running,
so-
don't be looking at me and say you are running bunkers. Continue what you are saying.
So, number two, any person who is calling it self-defense
Yeah.
must be running bunkers.
I'm yet to understand what that means. I think it means it's
the
crazy.
person
or-
is
Eh,
yes,
correct,
because that man, thank God, he has been incarcerated or
Incarcerated,
He has,
imprisoned,
yes,
imprisoned.
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 At least they've imprisoned him because such level of miscarriage should not be allowed in a societal evidence like this.
We need a special dictionary for you. We'll go for a very short break. We'll come back for the program and also discuss the main topic. It's still the assembly. We'll meet you right back. All right, and today let's discuss something that's very important. You know, from the very last discussion we were right here about the man that cut off the wrist of a young boy he found in his pond, fish pond. Okay, I think we should discuss child's rights and protection. Yeah, let's discuss children's rights and protection. Let's get to know how the children's rights in Nigeria are being protected, because even aside that, something happened recently. Okay, just 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago, a particular 6-month-old baby, a 6-month-old baby girl, was raped by 3 men.
Hey!
Chill.
Hello?
6-month-old baby was raped by 3 men. I'm yet to make sense of that story, but it
Hey!
happened. It happened somewhere
Okay,
in
that-
Anambra
yeah.
State. I don't want to disclose the particular place. And aside that, it's almost a week right now where a particular guy was a boy, actually, about 17 or 16 months, was kidnapped. For reason I don't know, somewhere in nature, Awada, I think. But these things, they keep repeating, they keep occurring. I don't know what's wrong. What's wrong with the whole thing in Nigeria? We don't seem to value the lives of children anymore. So today, let's discuss children's rights and protection, and of course, their privileges right here in Nigeria. You reacted so much to that. It's just so deafening. I can't make sense of that story. I didn't even believe it when I heard it, but I just confirmed that yes, this actually happened.
I don't know where to start from.
You have to start from. We have to address this issue now.
Because any 3 people that are trying to live, how many months?
6 months. What are they raping the babies?
They've not even brought the child out from the womb and they are raping.
It's terrible, man. Trust me.
Such people should not see daylight again.
Okay, you're proclaiming a sentence.
I am not
life
proclaiming
sentence.
that is supposed to be what is supposed to be. In some places, it should be what do you call it? Capital
punishment.
Yes.
But they've been incarcerated. They've been taken to the prison. Okay, so they are currently under the custody of the police.
Yes, when it comes to child rights and protection, I think there are agencies for all this.
Definitely, there should be.
They should not just leave it in the hands of NGO.
Yeah.
But when things are beginning to rampant like this, we should be asking these agencies, what have you been doing? Because some of all these things are things that these agencies should partner with the police.
Okay, I think they should do. I think they do that.
Exactly. Now, if they are able to do their work, if you see a particular child with somebody that is not looking like the father, I'm not saying that there is physical evidence of fatherhood, but I'm saying that there are criminalities in some. Like if you look at Malam Dagogo, he might look. If you see him with a baby, there's the kind of baby you see, and you know it's not his child.
Right.
Because if you look at him, he has. I'm not saying he has criminal tendencies, but if you look at people,
this is exactly what I don't even like. I am even angry that somebody is someone speaking a system, and somebody is looking at me and calling me criminal.
No, I am not saying it's a criminal. I'm trying to explain something.
Yeah, I understand.
That, for example,
and you are using me to do the example.
It's just a reference. Don't
How can I be the one to use as a reference? You can't even see somebody who has the. I am very, very angry at this.
That draw your angerment. That draw. What I'm trying to explain before he angered is this. These agencies should get back to work. Because this allo that is happening is somehow miracle to my ear. So these child protection agencies, child abuse, the one where somebody will beat their child to come up, or beat somebody else's child and be giving the child a tattoo all over the body in the name of child training. All those things are muskuskus that shouldn't be happening.
Okay, it's okay. What about you? What do you think?
Honestly, this is getting out of hand. If somebody who if you are telling me some people are willing to go to prison to commit crime,
I don't understand.
If you go to your place, there are people who just want to go to prison.
Yeah, we have very nice prisons over there.
Oh, because you have a very nice prison, and exactly it has started shifting to this country, and I'm very certain that is why so many people are doing some unnecessary crimes. So, like he has rightly said before, if there are NGOs who are co-fighting for Child Rights Act. So, at least you get for the understanding. Yeah. Now, there are supposed to be law guiding all these people. Mm-hmm. If you slap your Peking unnecessarily for thinking that the Peking will commit crime, you are supposed to be taken to court and ask. Some people will just look like when I was growing up. You know, some parents are like that. They will just look at you and they will feel you want to do something that is not good, even though you have not even done it.
They will beat you.
They will just beat you in advance.
Oh,
you understand? Oh, yeah. There are some people they will just look at you. They will tell you, you are thinking that you want to go and eat fried rice in somebody's house. They will beat you.
Where does it happen? In Nigeria?
Honestly, in this country.
Oh.
So many people are maltreating children. That is why sometimes you see some people they have even beaten a child to the extent that if you are beating a child, he no longer feels the pain.
All right, Olonai, I want to know what could make adults of such age get themselves involved in such abuse? What could be the reason for that?
In fact, I am still in serious shock.
Yeah, I
because
understand. Same here.
we are
I
talking
just
of
couldn't believe it.
a child of 6 months old. See, you see, many are mad, but few are roaming the street.
Okay.
But it's not as if the number of the people roaming the streets are now plenty. Honestly, because normally almost everybody is mad, but now they are now exhibiting the madness, and because wow.
When we talked about child rights and protection, I think we have talked about it before. Like Madam Dagogo rightly said, if we are looking outside to these rapists and all these abusers, we should look inside the home sometimes.
Definitely.
Because most parents abuse their own children. Some time ago, there was a woman that used a Efelenkowa to Piawala house her PC. The girl's face was open.
Because of what? What did she
Because the girl was exchanging words with her.
do? Oh, wow.
And you know that ordinarily, parents are physically stronger than children.
Don't you guys have a particular dial that you call in case of such abuse from parents?
No offense.
Wait.
See, I don't think generally in my country, no offense to anybody, I don't think we understand what they call human rights.
Oh.
Because it is in this country that you will see police beating criminal on national TV where they are interviewing the criminal. Not even criminal, suspect.
Yeah.
When it is even illegal to physically harm criminal. Because if you are not the judge or the jury or the executioner, you have no right touching anybody physically. But it's in this country that you see, even the police are supposed to protect you, they are using gun to hit you. So how can you call the same policeman to complain that your parents beat you?
Okay, now I want to know, why are adults involved in such thing? Like, what do you think could make an adult get involved in such a thing?
When it comes to 6 months old baby and raping or underage children, personally, I think there is a mental problem somewhere.
Pedophile.
Pedophile.
That should be it.
I think that is it.
That should be it.
There is a mental problem somewhere. So I think we should enhance our psychiatric homes.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. And then we should enhance what do they call this thing that you call people for emergency?
Emergency number.
Yes, when
Emergency
you see
number.
an old man unnecessarily being romantic or friendly with a small child, you should dial the number. They will come and check the old man out. If he's mentally unstable, before he leaves that child, they rock him up. But the question is, do we have the mental institutions?
You see, in the case of this man that cut off the small boy's hand,
Yeah, right.
I am very sure that people that are living in the neighborhood, they must have been seeing signs of
Violence.
violence. You
Against
understand?
the small children.
No. You see, there's a way. If you are, he said they say he's trying to protect his pond.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So when you look at the way somebody is reacting on the normal, you know that this person has anger problem. This person can be violent. Somebody that will carry cut, because this is not the first time he must have carried cutlass to chase children. The reason why he was able to cut this one's hand is because he caught him. You understand? Now there are people that must have been living in the vicinity to have been noticing all these things. So all these people should have taken a step to report to the appropriate authorities.
The doctor call it psychopathic tendencies.
I don't even know if
psychopathic tendencies.
That go school What is very, very certain. You understand? If you check out so many people who have been involved in this kind of child act molestation, somehow they are being molested even when they were small.
He has a point.
Oh, okay.
Inherited molestation. So now it is that psychological problem that have been going on. So they feel, okay, it is a normal thing. Somebody did it to me, so I am going to look for somebody and do it to somebody, and somebody will do it to somebody. That is how it will start a transgenerational movement.
You guys learned enough English for today.
We are prepared. For today we celebrating, so we are born again in our taken.
Okay.
So, like I was saying, so many of these people need to be arrested.
Oh, yeah, right. Not really arrested, just taken to the psychiatric hospital. And
You can take somebody to psychiatric hospital and he comes out and he still does the same thing.
Because if you are talking of
First, if you take somebody to psychiatric hospital after the treatment, what's next? You have to lock the person up.
What?
For committing such a crime.
Okay,
It is a very hideous
good,
crime.
Good. Okay.
I am very, very angry. You are even asking why.
No. Okay, I didn't get you right before. I was thinking that when you have someone that has such tendencies, just go and lock him up.
No, those ones you people call it rehabilitation. Yes. Now, Onyata, what we are trying to say is this: the ones that are still in the phase of tendencies, psychiatric hospital.
Yeah, right.
The ones that are committing crimes.
Incarcerated.
And the serious lockup, it is not the one that you are locking somebody for 2 years. When you are giving, you can look at the issue of when you are raping small children. If you are jailing the person for life, at least it will serve as a deterrence to others. I have spoken my own English. Deterrence to others. Deterrence to others.
I don't understand that one.
When people see that there is the heavy punishment for fits the heavy crime, they will desist from it now.
Then I am still very much emphatic of the fact that you see why I keep mentioning police and Olo Ndala, that is psychiatric hospital.
All right.
Well, I keep mentioning them is these are the two people that can help us here. First is the police. But it is quite unfortunate that most times when you see the police act, you are not very happy.
Oh.
I'm not very happy because I believe they can do more. But if, for example, very many occasions when we talk about child rights and protection, even when you call the police to arrest somebody, the same police will come and be beating the person up just because they heard what you said without evidential evidence. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, right.
So if the police that are supposed to understand the law are the ones engaging in such violent acts, you can't be correct.
Of course, can be.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
So if they are the ones engaging, because if, for example, now I see Malam, it's not that Malam Dagogo beats his children, but if Malam Dagogo is beating his children to an extreme extent,
Okay.
and I want to call the police, I should be able to call the police, and the police will respond.
Yeah, definitely.
But trust me, it will be very funny for you to call the police on the phone and say your neighbor is beating his child. In this country, they will laugh and cut the phone.
See, number two is actually this happened last week. Actually,
Okay.
somebody was beating. He was beating Silap in the Piki. So one of our neighbors calls the police, and police was like, "Is he your Pekins a beater?" He said, "No." Which person is a bit?
Picking.
Well, like somebody Ivona, your child.
Oh, okay, all right.
So the policeman answered, "Now you speaking to the beater?" He said, "No." He said, "Now my neighbor is the beater picking." He said, "Call Liban na picking. If he killer, he killer."
Can you imagine?
So number two, how can these people who are always making such a statement be doing this kind of job?
Oyinbo, there is another mindset I want us to correct.
Okay.
In my constituency, there is this belief that we have that one person does not train a child.
Okay.
Okay, because when you give birth to a child, the responsibility for training that child is not just on the parents. It is on the community. Yes. That is the way we do things in our constituency. Now, in a situation whereby a child is being abused, let's say physical abuse by the parents. Now, members of the community seeing that kind of thing, they will be like, the child is being rude, though. The child is being stubborn, no. Let them beat the child well, so that the child will hear what, though. You understand? So that mentality has to be number one, taken away from the mindset of people. Now, even if I'm involving a law enforcement agent, a police officer, there is a way a police officer will even come. And when they say, what happened, no, and the father is saying, see my child, though, the child did something bad, and I'm beating the child. And here now, it is the father that born the child.
God.
The father is right.
Happening.
Okay? You see, these people, they have this mindset that the parents will always be right. It is not like that. There's a situation whereby the child is being cheated. It might be like what the child did is not even enough to warrant that kind of thing. But because the parent has a psychological problem, has anger issues, and you are using your child to release all the you understand?
Number two, I would have called them. Honestly, I won't lie to you. As he's taking this, I would have called them. Every person on that street knows this particular woman.
What does she do?
She quests all her picking. If you do anything, he go call you wish. If you do any small thing, it will say, they use your brain, they use your brain, take a do juju.
What's juju?
They take a do shampoo, or this black witch. If you see the way they beat these children, but nobody in the attacker for the street.
Do you know the only time that it will come out on social media and news?
When kill one person. But do you know the funny thing? I won't lie to you. The husband of this woman is working with what is the caller? SSS. These people in the quality gun.
Security agency, right?
A security agents.
Okay.
And that is a problem. The man is not even saying anything.
It's terrible, man. I don't know how you guys.
So I think the first thing is, before you start talking of child rights and protection, you should reorientate the.
So everybody, because we are so quick to come on social media and be shouting and shouting. But meanwhile, they are doing something to a child beside you. You are seeing it. You are looking the other side.
You are talking about your consistency. In my consistency, nobody has a problem with you and your child. The only time they have a problem is when they see maybe the child is dying. It is only death that strikes my people. But if you beat some parents, some people will starve a child 3 days, and the neighbor will be aware that this child is starving as a punishment. As a child, I will not write to you. I was given beans, maybe for 3 days. I was eating
maybe
spoiled beans.
Why?
That was my punishment for not warming the beans.
Damn.
Now, I am not saying I'm not right. I'm right by not warming the beans. But as I was then, 7, 8 years old, you were giving me beans that are spoiled for 3 days, and I was eating it without complaint.
That was the reaction.
I'm not dead, so you can see that.
That is why. That is
why you have says like
lie. You cannot eat spoiled beans and absent.
You know that I might have been the second Albert Einstein now, if not for that beans.
You have a point. I agree with you.
I don't even understand, because I feel it is that means that even corrected the average to some extent.
No, it is not possible. Did you eat?
And that is why I have sense more than he does.
Do you look at yourself? Do you look like you have sense?
Now, I want to know, did you guys experience any sort of maltreatment from your parents while growing up?
What did I just explain to you?
I've heard you. I mean, from them.
Okay.
Let him say his own first.
Are you guys?
You people are the one that say don't wash dirty linens outside. If I wash my own very outside, it will even stain somebody's material.
Yeah, it is not even about washing dirty linens.
When it comes to child rights and protection, there is something I want to mention again. Okay. You see, this issue of my country people, they will see a child that has not paid school fees. 10 years, 12 years old child that has not paid school fees. And then instead of those people to send that child home or to call the parents, they start flogging the child.
For the parents.
Can you imagine such level of the schools? Why will you?
You have to explain this. What is it?
The schools is when you don't understand what you are doing.
Go ahead.
So now, if I went to a military secondary school, let me not mention the name because but what I'm trying to say is this. In my school then, you see, they keep flogging. I have tattoos on my body.
That's great. What sort of tattoos? Where do you get them from?
From Italy.
What's Italy?
Ken. Now, they kept on flogging us.
Okay.
I was 12 years, 10 years old then.
Yeah.
They were flogging me because my parents did not pay school fees. How?
They were expecting him to get the money and pay his school fees
I don't
as a child.
Level of, because you go to primary school sometimes, you see them flogging 5 years old child. So that the child will cry home. And the parents, see, this child rights, it goes deep on your child. It is not on the surface.
It is start from home.
Even the educational people that are even supposed to be learned, they are even joining.
Can you imagine?
See, let me tell you something.
If this one is happening in the school, so how is it that the educated are not civilized and you want the uneducated to be civilized?
There is serious need for people to take these children's right and protection serious. If you are saying these children are the leaders of tomorrow and you are damaging the leaders of the tomorrow, by the time it is tomorrow, they are leading. You are producing leaders that are damaged.
That is
how do you want to see the change in the society?
All right, that's a very big question, but we'll go for a very short break. When we'll come back, we'll discuss that. I still want to hear from you both.
Let me tell you
your experience. When we'll come back.
Because such a level of the school.
It is very bad.
Okay, and I'm looking at this particular picture right here of a lady with stains of blood on her uniform, school uniform, who was said to have been raped by a 40-year-old man while coming back from school. This is terrible. Like, I think from the stories I heard that she was raped while she was going to school, and after the whole action, the lady, not knowing what has been done to her, wore the same uniform and went to school that same way until some persons noticed. I think they'll put up the picture for you guys to see later on. But I don't know, it's still on the same child's rights and protection. And aside that, there is a particular boy, I don't know, Onyebuchi Chibez or something, that was stolen at Awata shopping on nature, I think. Awata on nature. He was stolen. And it's over a week right now, and they are yet to return this boy. A 19-month-old boy.
Kevin, yeah, I calling them mad now.
It's terrible, man.
We are Philida.
I know.
We are Philida.
Because if you mistakenly stole the baby.
If you are just fasting and you seize of income.
In what? 19 months is not up to
a year plus.
A year and because.
So Phyllis, try and help us. Even if it means taking the baby to any more jealous,
if you see the baby with your
we can go and take it.
He's a very small boy.
His name is Chibwez. As a chick or something.
Anybody that has information.
Anybody
that has information that can help us locate this baby.
Because
why do you guys have to beg in Nigeria? Come on, go on and incarcerate us. Go on, pick them up.
From where? We don't know the people we want to incarcerate.
From where?
You have police agencies that can do that.
In
search of him.
That one is a story for another day.
They're supposed to have his data to go his system and
even me as I'm talking to you, I don't even have my data. How can police people have my data?
We are 200.
So
we are 200 million. We don't even know how many people we are.
See, we are even more than 200 million in this country, in case you don't know. Because they are not even counting the people outside, so there's no point. We are more than 200 million.
We're discussing children's rights and protection. You can call the numbers on your screen right now. Okay, call the numbers. We have the WhatsApp line. Okay, you saw the WhatsApp logo out there. Chat up the WhatsApp line. Don't call the WhatsApp line. Chat it up. Then you can also call the other phone lines on your screen and participate in the topic of discussion, talking about children's rights and protection. Okay, we've talked much about the whole thing, but I want to know. Okay, I think I have a caller right here. Let's go to hear from him. Hi, good afternoon to you. Hello? Yeah, good afternoon. What's your name?
I'm hearing of the topic on children's rights and protection.
Exactly. But what's your name first? What's your name?
My name is Blessing.
Oh, Blessing. I feel blessed. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Anambra.
Okay, that's great. You want to speak Igbo, Hausa, or Yoruba? Okay. I don't know why. Maybe she called to tell us her name or something. Hi, good afternoon to you. Hello? Okay. Too bad network ain't responding very well right now. Okay, but let's get to talk more about this. Now, I believe you guys have prepared enough solution, but there should be other things you think that should be done about the whole thing. You know, children's rights and protection. It's really so bad in Nigeria. Like, they treat children as a piece of rag, and it's not good.
The truth is,
hi, good afternoon to you.
Hello?
Yeah, hi, good afternoon. What's your name?
Hello?
I can hear you. What's your name? Can you hear me? Hello? What did he say? Okay, where are you calling from? I didn't get him right. I didn't get her right. Okay, where are you calling from, Olisa? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Anambra.
Okay, go ahead. You want to speak? I've heard you. You want to speak either Hausa or Yoruba? Hello, Olisa. I think you should tune down the volume of your television set, okay? It's interrupting, all right? When you like, call us back. All right, let's talk more about that.
The problem is most of our parents don't really know the approach of which they should quell. At times they do something, they could tell you it is love because they love you, that's why they are treating you like this.
Okay.
How can you love somebody and he does something and you give the person 5 days love?
Dirty in what sense? You have to
Very, very, that the person will have a mark like as a Yoruba people.
That kind of slap that if they give you, say white.
Somebody will slap you, you see Yoruba trademark even when you are Igbo.
Oh.
So that is exactly what I'm trying to say. Some people, they don't have the right approach on how love should be portrayed.
All right. Hi, good afternoon to you. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon. What's your name?
Good afternoon.
Yeah, what's your name?
Joseph.
What?
Joseph.
Joseph. Okay, where are you calling from, Joseph?
Anambra.
Anambra. Where in Anambra State?
Anambra.
Where exactly in Anambra State? Nabi. Okay, you want to speak Igbo, Hausa, or Yoruba? Igbo, go ahead. With you.
One negative.
Igbo language.
If I na makia about child rights and protection, because here kowalai I otamakia. Only mebugo gim wipempe. Ikagwalai kaigota wo. Emebugo gim muno emebugo gim wipempe mompuno mo onye nkuzi or something. Kegini kwa na mao. Emotola na yam no. Hey, I kwa mommy ga award. Hey, ngwakawala hiyo sio tamaka child rights and protection. Weichi why? Network. But he said his mother was very motherly to him.
Oluwa.
Okay.
Iyashola carry.
wonder
You see, Iyashola, we you know, in my place, we have different kind of slaps. We have Igbaju Oloyi. That one, when they give you Igbaju, your head will be turning. We have E40. You see that E40? In fact, after they give you that E40, days after, before you even commit a crime, you'll be remembering the E40. Wow. Oh my God, that one can reset your destiny. Iyashola, hey.
In Igbo, they call it Ugogola.
That is what they call reflective slap.
E40
Is it from a system you send it to someone?
No, what is? Let me explain it. In my language, there is Ugogola, there is Ndagola, there is Nsewagola. Different kinds of slap.
What is trying to say?
Layer of
What is trying to say is the kind of slap that is stagnant. That if they slap you, they slap. Tomorrow, if you want to commit crime, that slap will reinforce, and you feel the pain immediately.
So now when they give you this E40, you can just stand at it for a very long time, and you are just hearing ringing.
It seems you guys are very much experienced in a kind of slap.
Let me tell you something. They have given me a slap at home. There are this kind of slap that if they give you, you would want to cry at that particular time. Amakuma, because of the multitude of the pain, you cannot even shout, you cannot even do anything.
Wow.
They slap in the morning at home. I went to school and started shouting by 12.
Terrible,
Wow.
terrible, man. Hello, good afternoon to you. Hello, good afternoon to you.
Hello?
Yeah, what's your name? That sounds clearer. What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Onwa. Good afternoon.
Your name is what?
Onwa.
Onwa. Okay. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Umeke.
Okay, you want to speak Igbo, Hausa, or Yoruba?
Yeah, I want to talk Igbo.
That's great.
Netilora.
Mazodogu.
Netilora.
It's okay one day. It's okay.
Never come and see give you some ego.
How to get electricity there?
And back I but ask him, can you read your book and work part of the chichi?
Okay.
Gage.
Now, come on. I can imagine Yana to get about the address.
Now, Kotakalia.
So you want to listen on the about this rape, you know? I am with a Nigeria.
Hey, hello.
Yeah. I was with a lot of Nigeria. They were listening for us, but I am with a lot. You know, when you're there, I'm not so the loan out of when you move.
Hey.
Lord, I don't know the big man.
Is you
okay? Then, who wants to put it out what is it called?
Okay, Quebec from Madaka.
nke bụ mgbe mmadụ aka ọ bụla otu onwere ozi obi ebela atọ obi ebubi akpọ
ọ ya anyị na-ekwu ebe a
o metere ihe because ọ bụrụ na dị nwata mgbe ọ tụrụ ije na police station je report that anyị kọta aka ya
exactly daalụ ọnwa.
All right, thank you. I think he was saying Udo. I think I heard that a lot in our nature.
It means peace.
Okay, like peace, respect.
Yeah.
Okay, and we have a particular message from here. WhatsApp. It says, "I'm Emmanuel from Enugu. I think the 3 men that molested a 6-month-old baby should not even go to the court prison state. And our parents are being so careless these days. They now give their businesses more time than their children." I think he's blaming the parents about the whole thing. Okay, finally, let's get to know the last words from you guys about the whole thing. What could be the final solutions as regards the whole child's right and molestation?
What me I would suggest, I would say let us go back to the foundation.
Okay, briefly though.
I would think the educational sector, teachers should know how to handle children, and they should pass that message. But unfortunately, it is the same school that is abusing children. A teacher comes to school with her child, and she gives that child to her student to carry when there is academic something going on.
So they shouldn't bring a child to school or something.
They should find a nanny for their child and come to school. Child rights should be protected. They should stop beating children for school fees and unnecessary harm.
Okay, it's okay. Just in one sentence, let's get to hear from you.
I think the NGOs and the law enforcement agents should go back to their drawing board and draw something out that will really protect these children.
All right, Olanai.
I think the community, the society, everybody should understand the importance of protecting a child. The children, they are very, very valuable. They are valuable to our future. Okay. We have to protect them at all costs.
Okay. Happy birthday once again to you, Odogu.
Wow.
So from here, where are we going to?
Where are we going to?
We are going to my house to go and select the kitchen.
I didn't go to sleep. We are going to go and turn up.
It has been a program, the Ascendant Lord, Less of the Highest Section of the British Empire. Until next Friday at 2 p.m. I say to you, bye.